Hello lovely people, so spring and summer are right around the corner, and with that in mind I thought I'd do a video about the spring and summer trends of 2019. However, I do realise that this is a little bit of a controversial video for me to make because I'm a sustainability blogger, and usually sustainability and trends don't tend to really mesh together. So what we'll do is we'll talk about the trends and then I'll move on to how trends and sustainability could work together. I think this year is an exciting one because it's like the minimalists and the maximalists decided to do a mashup, and what you got from it is really classic neutral styles alongside crazy 80s vibes. Some fashion houses had outfits looking like this. And others had outfits looking like that. Which is great because whichever side you lean on, you'll be trendy anyway. Tom Ford had loads of black and khaki. Tom Ford had loads of black and khaki. Stella McCartney had loads of beiges and khaki and kind of off-whites. Louis Vuitton's coats were beautifully neutral. And so were Burberry. Number 2, big sleeves. Big sleeves are really in. A lot of fashion houses have them. Valentino, Balmain, Alexander McQueen. But I have to say my favourite was Louis Vuitton. I loved the big sleeves, they were so creative and cool, and the whole show was one of my favourites. Not a big fan of the inverted dog collar hat. That was a bit strange. Don't know what happened there. Number 3, contrast. There was a lot of contrast, be it through neons, colour blocking, print on print. And my favourite was when fashion houses would use like really soft, flowy fabrics and pair it with like really tough, structured materials. And the contrast was amazing. Alexander McQueen did that so amazingly. Number 4, big hats. You really couldn't miss them in certain shows. It was woven together so beautifully. Number 5, bows. I do love a good bow. They're kind of cute and girly, but you can also make them really elegant and chic and kind of graceful if you want to. Number 6, fringes. Fringes are in. They used to be in like a few years ago, because I know back in my fast fashion days I bought a fringe dress. It had like fringes in the front, so I'm actually quite excited to be wearing that. Number 7, leopard print. I am very prejudiced towards leopard print. I know a lot of people love it, and I see so many people wearing it very proudly, and I can see why, but to me, whenever I see leopard print or any type of animal print, I just think of like cougars or like man-eaters, or like, you know, really confident old women. And I don't know where that prejudice comes from, but that's what I think, and that's why I will never wear it unless I become a cougar or a man-eater. Maybe I will. Okay, so let's talk about sustainability and trends. The sustainable community tends to be very much so against trends, because by definition trends are ephemeral, short-lived, whereas sustainability is all about durability and longevity, which is why we always recommend classic pieces that will last you many, many years. However, trends play an important role that we cannot deny. They have social-political meanings, and most importantly for me, they represent change. Change is extremely important. Keeping things contemporary is extremely important. Let's face it, as humans we get bored. And what is the point of that beautiful, sustainable wardrobe if you're not enjoying it? If anything, trends could help you stay on that sustainability journey, be it by you buying one accessory that will pep up your whole wardrobe, or be it by using the same closet to create new looks and style. For example, print on print is really in at the moment, and you could experiment with that, and nobody will look at you funny, because that's what all the fashionable people are doing. And most importantly of all, consciously knowing what the trends are will help you understand whether you're buying something because you really, really like that piece of garment, or because you've been subconsciously assimilating what's around you through brand ad campaigns, or celebrities, or even just walking past a shop. You have no idea how many times I've been like, oh, I love red, or I love big sleeves, or I like print on print, only to see everybody else wearing it the next week. And either A, I'm a star and everybody wants to follow my fashion choices, or B, I've been subconsciously picking up on those things around me and not even realizing that I'm doing it, and starting to like those things and thinking that this is my choice, this is my identity, when all of those are kind of just being pushed on me subliminally. Pretty sure it's B. So actively knowing what the trends are will help you know if this is coming from you or from external sources. Which leads me to my next contradictory point: nothing is ever you. Nothing ever purely comes from your own brain. You are an amalgamation of influences you've had in your life. That's just the way it is. And I think trends do a beautiful job of showing that. They show a designer taking an old style and reinventing it, adding a new twist to it, in such a way that people now want to wear it all the time. Trends show creativity, and you might look at me with skepticism here and say, Leena, trends make us all wear the same things. True, but this guy here, Philip Van Dusen, said something really interesting, which made me do this whole video actually. He said trends are movements that have gained mass enough usage that they've become recognisable as a trend. So to me, the designer revisits or reinvents a style in such a way that now everybody wants to wear it. I think that's pretty awesome, and we should celebrate that, but not in an unethical way. Would I prefer that fashion houses use sustainable materials and fair labour? Of course I would. I will never stop asking that from brands, and I will always encourage you to play with the trend, either by revisiting your wardrobe, by buying second-hand, or by buying from a brand that is environmentally and socially conscious. I also think that there is a massive difference between seasonal trends that come out every 3 months, and micro trends which come out every single week. However, trends are not a prime directive that you need to live your life by. Trends are a way of experimenting and having fun, and if done responsibly, can be great.